I think, when Dongo gets back, with him and C-Law, the ability to move without the basketball. A guy like Craft right there, known for his three-point shot.
Goes to Marshall. Helps to have the 7-footer on the floor. He feeds Craft down low, and Kam Craft, transferred from Miami of Ohio. He's now got 4.
From beyond the arc, 13 of 39 from the field, but they're winning the battle of the backboard. They're winning the effort plays.
And a turnover out of the timeout. Craft, a 3, needed, got it.
And they'll be tough to score on the defensive side of the ball as well on the interior.
Back to the top, Jason Mustaf. Kam Craft drains a 3. Jackets have hit a couple threes. Looking for another. Craft drills it. A tough night on Monday. He has erupted here tonight. Another empty possession for Bryant. Kam Craft, he triggers a three-pointer, and he drills it. Changes on the Georgia Southern side as well as we get a look at Jefferson Coulibaly and Nicavian White. And off the inbound pass, Kam Craft, short corner jumper, he's money from there.
They can move the ball, get good player movement, ball movement, spacing, and let their offense work for them. They'll get shots.
And Kam Craft rising through the lane. A pretty cut. Peyton Marshall finds him. And while Georgia Tech's point guards have struggled to take care of the ball at times this year, you can't question their physicality between Mustaf and Lamar Washington as Dongo lines up a 3. Craft's got the offensive rebound, right back up. That's an easy 2 on the offensive glass. Under 2 to play in the first half, a 2-point lead for Georgia Tech. Craft flashes open. Off the window. He calls bank, right?
Yes, that's a generous give. We'll take it off the glass. Bank's open.
For Damon Stoudemire in Georgia Tech, what do you think his message was?
Continue to throw the ball inside, but I think transition defense. Throw it inside unless Craft's open.
Rallied to win. Craft just inside the free throw line. His touch is on to begin the second half.
So good things happen while you throw it inside. Those lob passes are there all day.
Craft cuts into the lane. And he'll get continuation. And one, Kam Craft with 15 for the Yellow Jackets. Monmouth, they penalized Princeton for their miscues on a Wednesday night. Good hands from Craft as he dislodges it. Hoping to continue that hot shooting. 5 seconds. Craft cuts it loose and buries it. When you go back to the win over Bryant, they were 6 of 9 in the second half from 3, but prior to that, they were 0 for 7. And Kam Craft, splash.
Moves well without the ball, as you can see, knocked down a big 3.
Told you Williams, the 3rd best scorer in the Patriot League. Andrew Phillips is 7th at almost 15 a game. And Craft the answer on the perimeter. Zone again, Craft. Got it. Kam Craft's got 6.
Let's give the young man credit, using his body nicely to create enough space for that little baby hook.
Craft another.
Sure. There you go, shooter.
Kam Craft.
And back out. Kathy's got a clean look off the back iron, no. Down with it. The senior point guard, Lamar Washington, puts his head down, gets into the lane, finds the open man from the corner. 4-3.
That's what we talked about. Rimmed in and out, no good. Offensive rebound. Freeman through contact. Stays Syracuse ball.
Now, if they're going to play unselfish and move the basketball like that, we know they're going to compete defensively.
Banks in from a unique angle. Kam Craft, the junior, and Georgia Tech will take it any way they can get it tonight. Kam Craft, turnaround, gets it to go. Kam Craft, 2 for 2 off the bench.
It's a concern you got to have here, the Yellow Jackets. If you start missing shots here, then this game can get out of control.
Offensive rebound again.
Georgia Tech finds some rhythm on offense.
That does work. When Julie doesn't want to talk to me, she sends me down there, which is frequent.
Craft finds the range and knocks down the 3. You better get in front of him, because if you don't, he's going past it. He's the 4th Panther in double figures, and Kam Craft answers from the corner, his 2nd 3 of the night. Quickly to get an advantage situation, they get an open 3.
And you have to run it, Kelly. Make somebody else shoot the ball.
3 for Georgia Tech. Kam Craft in double figures.
3-4 minute period, they got to try to cut it down to 10 or 12. And that's not going to be easy, but that might help.
Craft has found it. He's on fire right now, folks.
I knew that was going.
Let's just say it was not as spontaneous as it might have looked. He was coaching his player through the media, which is a great move on his part. And it's also part of why
get it to Dongo where he's able to finish through contact to score.
And then a turnover on Clemson. That's 5 early turnovers on the Tigers. Washington, the floor general, sets up a 3 from Craft. And that's why they brought him here.
They don't make shots. They don't get stops. They put their heads down.
Reeves inside, driving kick. Craft on a 3. Got it!
And with it is Lamar Washington, the terrific senior point guard from Portland, Oregon. In the starting lineup tonight, Kam Craft, and he starts us off with a triple at number 23 Louisville on Saturday. There's another triple from Kam Craft. 6 quick points for the young man who averages 7 per game. They said Hansberry was the last to touch, and so Georgia Tech with it. The Yellow Jackets 11-9 on the year, 2-5 in league play. And how about the sizzling start to Kam Craft?
It might be
Inside for Dongo, who's really buoyed Georgia Tech's offensive efforts. He couldn't finish. Kelly the rebound. Out of the corner, Craft the 3. Kam Craft.
Yes, you know, Rich, it's like you have to double him. Otherwise, you're going to rise up and shoot over Kam Craft every time.
Craft catch and shoot from deep, and it's good.
He said right back at you.
For the 15th time this year, he's got 20.
Craft said right back at you.
Yep. Craft knocks down a triple.
Good defense right there by Ndongo to not commit the foul, end of possession.
Craft back to Ndongo, who lays it in. And the foul.
This is a ball screen. He gets fouled and has the presence of mind.
Craft, that's a designed inbounds play, and it's a good one.
The corner, and the rule is to shoot it. Your teammates are expecting you to shoot it. They're going in for the rebound.
Now they run the double team, which leaves Craft wide open. Timeout. But one thing we do know about the Yellow Jackets.
And Dave, Georgia Tech making a run. Beautiful move by Kelly in the lane. Can't get it to drop. They're making this run with Ndongo on the bench.
Bears back up by 3. Craft trying to counter. He does, and we're tied again.
Or he couldn't hit. Now you got Big Little on the Stanford offense.
Yeah, no, it's just, it's the way you're choosing to play.
Craft, great shooter. Exhibit A.
You said it, and he backed you up.
He lost that ball as a result of worrying about his position on the floor with his feet.
Craft got
it. Giving up fouls, and it has really gotten them disjointed offensively. They have back-to-back turnovers. It's Kam Craft. Much better job here in this second half of mixing up the outside attack and the inside attack. And Georgia Tech tried to go to a little zone defense to choke off them, but they still gave up.
And if he didn't, you know the Georgia Tech players, anytime they're anywhere near the basket, know he's around. Onienso at the other end gets blocked from behind by Craft. Shot was blocked by Fleming.
Great recovery by Fleming to challenge and block that shot.
Craft got it. 3 balls to the left wing for the Yellow Jackets.
But he's also got the shooting ability to stroke it from the outside.
There's the sharpshooter. Craft knocks down the 3. Defensive breakdown for Florida State.
Well, Rob McCray, 71% shooter. He can only get 1 of 2 to go. But then, look, after that free throw opportunity, they come back with the zone defense.
Craft with the knockdown triple.
Seen all half, but I love the confidence in Craft. He misses.
And Craft keeps it alive. Here is Reeves reloads, too strong. Another one tipped out by Mustaf. Craft, logo, got it.
Rebounding, he's done, and now with 12 points, his first ever double-double. I love that one right there, and reward the guy for running the floor, give him the high handoff.
Craft rattles home a 3, has now won 8 of their last 11. Final seconds here, Craft 3, got it.